All right. So Vitaly recently had an end of year sale, and I picked up one, two, three, four, five, six items. Um, Two of them are the same, which you'll see, but the rest are all individual, unique items. And I'm going to go through them all here with you. We'll just have a look. Um, yeah, let's get into it. So this first one, it's a ring, and yeah, let's see. So it's like a signet ring. It's called Solar, and I like the design. I actually purchased this not just because I like the design, but I want to run an experiment, and I'm going to wear this. What I want to find out is I want to find out how long it takes or how much kind of like daily wear uh, the coating can put up with until it starts to fade or degrade. So I bought this ring, and I'm gonna utilize it for the experiment. My plan is to basically wear it every single day of this year, and I'll find out how long the that beautiful shiny gold lasts. Let's get into some of the other stuff. But people in the like they leave reviews, and people have left quite a few different reviews on different pieces, saying that they've like worn it in the ocean, even in chlorinated pools, showers, washing their hands, la di da di da, and they've said that the coating has like held up fine. I personally, I'm not going to take this into a chlorinated pool because I just feel like that's just guaranteed to destroy it. But apparently, for other people, their pieces have been fine. So, reading that, I was like, oh, okay, that's interesting. I'm kind of curious to do an experiment myself, so I'm going to do it. Now, here is a bracelet called Kickback, I think. Try and keep everything. Yeah, this is Kickback, and I'll show it to you in just a sec. Cool. And it's in the night, oh, not night, midnight finishing. I was going to call it the nightmare finishing, but no, it's midnight. So it's a blue. It's a blue. Yeah, what else do you say? Um, Once again, my camera on this little laptop is gonna try its best. I'm pretty impressed right now. I'm a little bit lost for words because this looks so much better in person than it does in the photos. In the photos, I saw it and I was like, okay, blue, shiny blue. Um, and I was really curious about it, which is why I picked it up. Uh, but this looks like it's like on another level in person. The photos on the website don't really do it justice. To see it in person, it's another experience in and of itself. I've never put one of these on, so I don't know if it's going to take me ages. I'm kind of I struggle with putting bracelets on. Let me just see. Come on. I really struggle with bracelets. Okay, maybe this way. There we go. Nice. So it's got a little, like, kind of like a pin. You can just barely see that. You press it, pops out. Cool. I like it. This is a 7.5 for anyone that's curious. I got the same bracelet again to wear on my other wrist. But I'm going to open that one later because I don't want to waste your guys' time. So this one is a necklace. It's Transit. And you'll see that just get this all out. All right. Man, it's so shiny. It's a really nice blue. What's impressive to me about this, like what I'm kind of, yeah, looking at it kind of like a little bit lost for words because it's not just like one shade of blue. There's this kind of depth to it, and at times there's almost like a deep purple, but it's there's the whole spectrum, if you know what I mean. So that's cool. It's not just one shade of blue. It's got like that depth. And I'm just trying to figure out how I'm going to put this on. Just like that. Easy. Cool. Now, the other piece, this one is called Riot. And this may just be the one that takes it up another notch, another level. It quite possibly will. Packaging is really nice. Okay. Here we go. Gnarly. So this is Riot, and yeah, just gonna take this plastic off. So what I notice at first with this is the blue finish is not everywhere on this. Man, I'm struggling to take this plastic off. Let me just show you real quick. So the blue finish is not everywhere. You can see here where it's showing the stainless steel underneath, which is not a problem when it's like all lined up nicely, but for some people they may not like that. But I'm not sure with the way that the finishing is done, if it's possible to get like the blue finishing absolutely everywhere. Maybe it is, maybe it isn't, I'm not sure. Anyway, I'm gonna put this on. Okay. This is heavy. Just if you're interested in that. It is heavy. I think it is, I think it is, I can't remember how long it is, but it's not, they've got this chain and it's like in newer colors, if you will, in newer finishes. And I think I can't remember what the lengths are, but anyway, this is like the shorter length that they sell on the website. They've got a longer one. I've got a pretty thick neck, which is why this for me is almost like almost a choker, almost, but there's still that much in it to prevent it from being a choker. But you can see when it sits kind of like, yeah, with that kind of angle because of the thickness of my neck. Now I feel like I'm a bit Egyptian for some reason. I'm getting this like Egyptian vibe. And this is my first foray into these bigger, thicker chains. And I prefer chains which are stronger like this because in the past I've had chains that are small, and for some reason like I am kind of prone to breaking them, like just bang, not on purpose, but yeah. So in a past video, I have received or even I purchased as well some of the thinner chains, and they're cool and they're nice for what they are, but my general preference is for these because it's very, very difficult to to break one of these. I really like how this looks. Even I'm looking at my laptop and how it looks even on my laptop, like with this video camera, blah blah blah, and I'm impressed. I like how it looks with that sun, the way it gets that bit of sunlight that's coming in, the way the sunlight hits, the way it reflects, the depth in the blue. I'm really impressed by. I'm someone that likes the ocean, and the color blue is often associated with the ocean, and I particularly like the deep ocean, like the Marianas Trench. But what you get here is there's depth in the blue finish, which I'm quite surprised by. I'm new to this kind of stuff, so for other people who are also new, I hope this is valuable to you so you can get a better understanding, because some of this is not translated through the imagery. It can just never properly be communicated through a photo, but like a moving image or someone who has purchased it and can see it in person in real life can then relay it to you. So yeah, the finishing on these is something that is quite impressive in person, and is certainly not, it's not understated. So even though it's not silver and it's not gold, it's blue and it has that like a dark blue to it, but it's not understated. It's still it still stands out, that's for sure. Now this final piece that I have is, I'm just going to take this off because I'm going to put it on that wrist. This one is, what is it? Integer. And Integer is one of their bracelets, and it's super popular. It's a very popular bracelet. This one is in, I like this. This is in the gasoline finish, which is really, it's really difficult to show up on camera. How do I describe this? If you've seen one of my previous videos, you may have seen that I bought a ring, which I've actually got right here, which I'm going to take out in a sec, also in gasoline. Now, what I found with this finish is that it's almost hard to see. It's really weird to explain, but it's clearly evident, like it stands out, but at the same time, it's difficult to kind of see. Maybe that's because it changes so much according to how the light is falling on it. Maybe that's because the base metal is stainless steel. I'm not sure exactly what it is, but the camera is struggling a bit to capture this. But at the same time, to the human eye, it's a bit tricky. It's a bit like what the fuck's going on. Um, and that's sort of why I like it, to be honest. Now, this particular bracelet design is, yeah, really, really popular on the website. And it comes in a range of finishes, but this particular finish is now done. This one is now done too, so they've been put on clearance and pretty much all sold out. So they're done. I really like this bracelet design. It's a bit similar to the story I have with the necklaces of I prefer necklaces that can't just snap or be snapped. You know, obviously this can't just be snapped either, but it's just, to me, it's like I think they've found a nice aesthetic in both just the like the like the weight and the size of it, but also the clasp I think is nice too. Like aesthetically pleasing. So yeah, it's a real trip to look at this with the gasoline finish. It is seriously psychedelic because you can see silver, you can see gold, you can see violet, you can see light blue, green. Obviously, it's the spectrum of of the electromagnetic field. Um, it's the electromagnetic spectrum. So yeah, I think I've discussed it in a previous video, but the color of ultraviolet and also neon blue, I really like. I really like those colors. Also, like neon pink is a color that I really like, and for some reason I associate it with Indra and Thor and Zeus. I'm not exactly sure why, but something to do with these lightning gods, and I associate it with like the color of like hyper pink, and also like ultraviolet and neon blue. I'm really not sure why that is, but yeah, just a random fact. And here's that ring, which I've shown in a previous video. And yeah. So that's like the gasoline setup on this hand. The ring with the Integer bracelet. This as well, just so you know, also the finishing, you're not going to be able to see it really on the camera, but for the pieces that go like inside, there's little to no finishing on it. So when it's sitting like this, not very noticeable, but if it like moves or whatever, you can see it. So it's just basically the way these things are made. So yeah, just putting that out there. Yeah, this video is almost 20 minutes long already. I have I'm really happy with this. I'm actually really impressed with how this looks. Yeah, I think I've said everything I want to and need to say. Uh, I wasn't sure how this was going to be, so I was prepared for it to just kind of be, I don't know, just not that impressive. But it is like genuinely, it's a cool piece. Bit of hardware, as they say. This one, I like it as well. We'll see how it holds up over a year. Okay, that's it. I'm gonna have another video but it'll be on Clocks and Colors in maybe like a week or two. Anyway, have a good day.